Arthur, please come in and get comfortable. I will look to feed soon. Oh, darling. I had thought you had gone to bed hours ago. The storm is keeping you awake, I see. You were always restless when it was raining. I thought that may have been something you outgrew. If you have come here to read, don't worry. I will be going for my feeding after I finish this missive to Lady Selva. Grey Rock is relatively close to here, and I hope to persuade her to trade formally. She has steel that we're in dire need of. I can, however, offer her plenty in the way of grain and livestock. The coast to the north of here is all stone and crag. Barely any good farmland. Oh, you haven't come here to read. Then pray tell what other activities you have planned for my study. There's not much else to be done here. You wish to apologize? Whatever for? Well, I must admit, I haven't found your temperament this past week particularly delightful. However, my undeath has not stripped me of my empathy. I think it's fair to say I am on the easy side of this meeting. I am well aware of how I changed, and also how I have not. You, however, are fighting with decades of experience which contradicts all my actions. If you were not skeptical, I would call you foolish. That being said, I am still confused. The first week you were with me, you barely left my side. Yes, you may have not been exactly talkative, but it seemed you still found my company comforting. A relief, even. Darling, how are we meant to move forward when you won't even talk to me? Can you even explain your problem so I can at least try to convince you that I am still the same person you fell in love with? If that's not what you want, then what? It seems to me that everything was going so well till you accidentally walked in on my feeding. Was it that? Did that make you see me for the monster I'd become? Frankly, I wouldn't blame you. I can barely look at myself either after. The satisfaction that I get when I bite into flesh, when blood hits my palate, it all twists to shame when the hunger subsides. What do you mean it's not how I feast? How could it not be? I saw the way you looked at me that night, and it tore me apart inside. Wait, so it's not how, but who? Darling, I have assured you time and time again that these people give willingly. You yourself have interrogated half the town about it, and I thought you had found their answers satisfactory. If you do, then what is the problem? Darling, then why does that night bother you? It was a normal feeding, and you should know by now that Arthur, of all people, is well accustomed to my predicament. Oh, you stubborn mule. That is the problem? How? Arthur gives more than most, yes, but he feels he has a debt to me. and he would rather I feed on him than the townsfolk whenever possible. Are you jealous? Oh, that blush tells me everything I need to know. How could I have not seen this? I should have just remembered how you sulked any time anyone ever said something even the slightest bit flirtatious to me. Sweetheart, please, you really think that? That me and Arthur have something? Okay, yes. I admit having him on my lap, with my mouth on his neck, isn't exactly friendly. Yes, darling, of course. I swear it. Every soul I feed on gets the same treatment. It's simply to keep them safe and secure. Well, that is apart from those like you, who barge in with a blade. Them I'm not so worried about bleeding out accidentally. Gods above, I feel as though we've slipped back to being teenagers again. Darling, the feelings I have for Arthur, or any of the others I feed on, are nothing compared to what I feel for you. Come here, you fool. Sit beside me. It's only fair you're uneasy about where we stand after, well, everything that has happened. But I swear to you, I have never had eyes for anyone else. There have been a few times where I thought moving on would have been the best thing for both of us. And yet, the thought of you still lingered. Come here. Put your head on my lap. I cannot explain to you how I feel to have you back with me. I swear, I can almost feel my heart flutter when you're around. You bring back a warmth that has been missing since my life ended. Darling, you already know what it feels like. I nearly tore your neck out when you first came back to me. Oh, you mean when it's voluntary? I've been told it feels like a nip, that the bite is numbing, but you can still feel the fangs pierce the flesh. I am sorry I barely remember my own turning and, well, no one has bitten me since, so I can't describe from experience. Though, those who donate their blood to me have described it as ranging from an inconvenience to relaxing or even pleasant. Oh, it's safe. Like I said, the people are usually tranced, so they don't squirm, and that makes the wound I create clean and quick to heal. Often, the worst side effect is that of the blood loss. Oh, you want me to feed on you? I suppose I could. Firstly, I will not trance you, darling. I trust you to do as I say, and I just wouldn't feel comfortable with you in a thrall, my own or not. Now, sit up. Lean into me. Wrap your arms around me. Good, darling. Just like that. Now, lean into my shoulder.